Night markets are perhaps the best expression of Taiwan's local food culture. Tonight we will be bringing you guys to the ultimate tour of Puli's night market. Puli Night Market is located in Nantou, specifically Puli Town. It is only open on Friday and weekends. It is the largest night market in Nantou with over 12,000 square meters of space for 550 vendors. The market offers like any other night market, shop, food and games, exotic and local snacks that we are going to introduce include chicken wing skewer, oyster omelette, stinky tofu and sweet potato bowls.
This first stop may be the most basic street food throughout Taiwan, their chicken wing skewer. Although not much seen on most night markets, the queue is unbelievable. First of all, the chicken wing is put into a skewer, coated and mixed flour to make it extra crispy and then deep fried. After minutes of waiting, the chicken will be set aside to drain some of the excess oil. The chicken wing usually will be served with different kinds of seasonings and chili of your own preference. The chicken itself is soft and tender and crispy on the outside. Absolutely delicious.
The next thing we have here is Taiwan's most classic dishes, their oyster omelets. They start off by frying a couple of fresh oysters, and then they place down a mixture of potato starch batter that's been watered down, and that gives it a really gooey kind of texture. Then, they put a little egg on top, some lettuce, flips it over, fry it up to golden perfection. And at the very end, they top it out with a special sauce, which is a really thick red sauce, which gives it a good sweet and tangy balance. The texture of the omelette itself is very interesting and unique, almost like a gooey, snotty texture due to the potato starch. You also get the fresh seafood flavor coming from the oysters. It's hearty from the egg, and then you get a crunch from the lettuce. Perfect combination.
The moment we all have been waiting for. The stinky tofu. For some people, the smell might be too strong. Some even compare it to stinky feet. It is basically a tofu that is fermented in a brine made from vegetables and meat. Sometimes they put it for months, and then after it's done fermenting, it'll be fried. The texture itself is pretty good. It's crispy on the outside and chewy on the inside. Usually served with a side of pickled cabbage, which paired really nicely together. Even though it has a pungent odor, once you get through the smell, it's actually pretty good. Stinky tofu is a very nutritious food with plenty of protein.
The last we have on the list is one of Taiwan's most popular desserts, sweet potato balls. Balls of sweet potato that are fried and rolled in the oil. The frying technique is really cool. After they finish frying, he pumps them full of air so that each individual ball get kind of squeezed down and then it fills up with air. The texture itself is just crunchy on the outside, and then when you get to the inside, it's just airy and chewy. Oh, plus point, it's not super sweet because they didn't add any sugar, just straight up natural sweetness from the sweet potato.
A little tip to find the best restaurants in these places that sell similar food in the same area, just look for the locals and where they're eating. That's usually gonna be a good place. That's it from us. Hope you enjoy.